I am Thomas the Twin, or Thomas called Didymus, which means twin. While I do not live a life of gloom and despondency, I usually demand proof before I believe. I want to see before I commit myself. Yet, I am not a man of doubt. Rather, I feel at times that I am a man of daring. I recall the day that Mary and Martha sent word to the Lord that their brother Lazarus was dead. And Jesus turned to us and said, "Let us go to him." Now, we were aware of the growing opposition to Jesus, and many of the apostles did not want to go to Bethany. They shrank from the unseen danger. Yet, I recall how I rebuked them all, saying, "Let us go with him, that we may die with him." Why do people remember my doubts and forget my daring? Remember my questions and overlook my affirmations? Remember my fears and forget my faith? I used to go fishing with the others, and how well I remember the Beatitudes he spoke on the Horns of Hatton during the first years of his public ministry. I can almost see him now, rebuking the winds on stormy Galilee, healing the sick, curing the diseased, opening the eyes of the blind, unstopping the ears of the deaf, cleansing the lepers, and preaching the gospel to the poor. And yet, opposition has developed and grown to white heat. Why? Because the God he reveals is a greater God than the petty little man-made deities they have enshrined upon the altars of their hearts and temples. He would bring us up to God. His enemies would cut God down to their own size. He would make us servants of God. They would have God be their servant. And now he says that even amongst us, the chosen 12, there is a traitor. Is he speaking of me? Is he referring to me? Is it I? Is it I?